Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Bimbo Cat Food. If it's your first time here, a double welcome to you. And also, I love you, but not as much as I love my girlfriend. I am Luka, and today, we are continuing the adventures of ryunosuke naruhodo in the world of Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner Raidou Kuzunoha versus the Soulless army. Last time, we became Raidou Kuzunoha the 14th. We went to, I believe, Edo. It is 1931. We worked for a detective agency. We got a client who got kidnapped and wanted us to kill her. And then we investigated that and found out that her uncle had debt and may have sold his niece off, and then he turned into a demon, and that's the recap. And now we are investigating him. Where he at? Oh, I gotta put Jack Frost. Hold on, why do I not have Jack Frost on this screen? Hold on. Where's Jack? Jack. There he is! There's our buddy! We'll see you soon. We'll see you very soon, young man. Hold on, I gotta put him underneath my logo. Oh, no! There it is! Playing the Ring Terror's Realm music? Fuck yeah. She'll beats the vibe too. Alright, let's play a game. I want to play a game. It's been like a few days since I've played this game, and I like it a lot, and I think it's cool, and I want to play more of it. We are... Oh yeah, we were checking out a rickshaw runner, because he had heard of Daidoji, the guy who turned into the demon. And, oh, you know what? I should talk to Narumi really quick, because he can briefly summarize what I should be doing now. Tracking down elopers isn't my forte. Tataki is better at that sort of thing. Why don't you try Daikoku Yu? Who eloped? What are you talking about? Oh, right! The rickshaw runner wanted me to find his sister! Daikoku Yu. I don't know where that is. So I have to drink my energy. Hold on, I want Jack more prominent on the stream. I have to unrotate him. Sit over here with me. There we go. Alright. I don't know where we're going. He wants me to check out Daikoku Yu. And I don't know where that is. Let's go on a train ride. Streetcar ride. Okay, so Ginza-cho, Fukagawa-cho. Fukagawa-cho is where we were actually at before, if I recall correctly. And he wanted me to check out Daikoku Yu. Is that in the red light district? You think? Do you reckon? What's this? That's the Amazing Science Lab. We've been there. If we go to Fukagawa-cho, and then... How does Sengoku sound familiar? Why is that guy talking about normal people being able to not worry about shakedowns? He's with the Yakuza. Is shakedowns not your job, sir? They're honest Yakuza. The Yakuza, you know, like the series Yakuza. Everybody's favorite video game series Yakuza. Let's break the ice, right? I don't have many of those left. The jacuzzi. No, that's not quite right. I think the game's a little laggier than usual. And I think that might be because I transferred all of my games to my external. What did you want? Great. That's helpful. I want to kill this guy really quick because he's kind of tough. Ow! Oh, right, the fucking... Moshuvu can kill him. Man, this is a hectic combination of Demon. We got it. Whew. Yeah, I love the Like a Dragon gangs in Japan. They're my favorite. Oh. Yeah, that's a weird vibe you're bringing out, man. Really? Really? What else do I got? Use force? Huh. I don't know what that could possibly be. Alright. Go this way. Can I go here? Oh! The fucking Yakuza boss was like, hey, if you ever need to find somebody, hit me up. And then I promptly forgot about that because I haven't played this game in a few days. That must be Dokuyuyo. Dokuyuyo? Is that what it was called? Can't remember. It's been 5 seconds. Naturally, I cannot remember. Daikoku! Daikoku-yu! It's Daikoku Bridge. Ow! Motherfuck! Heal me. Thank you. Thank you for my life. Yeah, that's it. Damn, that's rough. Whoa! Hey man, look at all the dicks you want. It's fine. You again, Kuzunoha. Who are you after this time? Kenpachi's sister, huh? Did he ask you to find her? Because you see, she's kind of in the red light district. Her husband was attacked while on the job and he got taken to the hospital, see? When I say husband, I don't mean to imply they were married. They were waiting to sign the papers until her brother finally saw fit to approve of them. But after the accident, she said she needed a lot of dough for the hospital bill and offered to take any job I had. She was probably too embarrassed to ask her brother for the money since he was sour on the whole thing. She requested a job where women like her can make some fast cash. She's one hell of a girl. What, you're gonna go see her? A kid like you'd get booted out of there before he knew his boys had dropped. Alright, look here. I'll call Shizu up and have her meet you at the edge of the red light district. I'll let the gatekeeper know you're coming too. So gotta move on. Alright. Thanks, man. It's helpful to be the friend of a Yakuza boss. I might do something quick in a second. To fix the little stuttering issue that we're having. Ow! You son of a bitch! Actually, I'm gonna do it now. Oh, not now. Do I have anybody that has ice? Zio, Dia, Zon. No. Zon is force. That's not helpful. Out of ice bullets. Give me 1 sec. Gonna work some magic really fast. Do that. Hold on. Might take a second. It shouldn't take too long. Let's put it. Okay, that's actually gonna take a second. Doing this while I'm streaming, yeah, I should have realized that would take an extra second. Hold on. How Dexter loves calling everyone hoes. Yeah, catchphrase. Loves saying he ho. And you know what? Honestly, who doesn't? Who doesn't love saying a good he ho? You know? Wait until we meet Jack Frost, Cookie. Jack Frost loves it more. That's that little guy that I look like I'm petting, actually. Which is... Hold on. I just want to see if I can make that work. I pet him. Or I use him as a hand rest. Either way. So I'm holding his like decapitated head. That's fine. He's a demon. Alright. Do that. Ah! I get pets? Oh yeah. Alright. So she's in the red light district. That seems to have fixed all of the stuttering. That's something that I have to remember for the future. No, you're not allowed to pet Jack. I get pets. Jack does not get pets. I will transfer the pets. I'll give him pets if you give me pets. Fair trade. It's equivalent exchange. Alright. Thank you, Kugi. I will allocate these pets accordingly. Hold on. I'm gonna set my default demon to Moshuvu. Mokoi doesn't have... Actually, you know what? Mokoi doesn't have its combo attack yet. What is this? Oh! Oh, I'd love to take a gander. That's great. Oh, I gotta come back and see that every now and then. That's very fun. Come see the demons of the Dark Realm, and on the sign is a fucking elephant. That's so good. Oh, look at this fucking place. Are you the person who wanted to see me? I received a message from Mr. Satake to... We've met before, haven't we? Kurizuzaka? You're a detective. I see. Did you need me for something? Raidou explained the situation to Shizu. So you're saying my brother wants me to come back home? I can't. I won't go home until the man who attacked my husband is found. I can't leave him right now. He's seriously injured. If you aren't going to back down, find out who attacked my husband. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do. Well, that's frustrating because that's the case that we're on. And I need her to come back to her brother to get evidence to find that out. Now we're looking for someone else. They certainly have a lot in common, don't they? We're not operating a charity organization here. Better get back to the office and ask Narumi about this. I love that I can just hit a button and go back. That's really convenient. That is honestly shockingly convenient for an SMT game. Hey, Raidou! Any progress in the investigation? Raidou updated Narumi on the case. Let me sort this out. Kiyoshi Daidoji was a regular at Ryugu, and the Red Cape monster appeared in that area. We've been after Red Cape because of Tay, but it might get us somewhere in the Daidoji case. I guess we should be happy we're getting all these cases. Raidou, I want you to stay on the Red Cape's trail, because we don't get paid until you nab the Red Cape. Which reminds me, Tay called earlier. You're checking in on you. I don't really like that. She's our client, not our boss. But I'm buried in work here as it is, so can you take care of that too? They said she found out something important and wanted to talk to us about it. I personally think we're doing fine on our own, but we have to keep things copacetic with our client. They's putting her article together at the soda joint in Ginza. So do me a favor and go listen to whatever she has to say. Alright. Narumi Detective Agency, who's this? I haven't seen you around lately, Mr. Narumi. I was wondering if we could discuss your running tab. This is going to take a while, so we should head over to the soda joint. Thanks. Something that that's like a little bit plot element that we touched on at the start of the investigation, and it's fun to see that come back. The owner of Ryugu is the one who told Tay that Narumi had debts. And then we went and talked to her later, and she was like, huh, interesting that Narumi can afford to pay an employee. Does Narumi pay us? Do you think Narumi pays us? I don't think Narumi pays us. I find that highly unlikely. Oh, shit. Where is the soda parlor? Hey, lady. You know where the soda parlor is? Oh, cool. Neat. Pays me an exposure. Oh, no. That's a liquor store. Wait, that's a 21 or older or 21 and younger? I gotta look at that again. I think I misread that. Oh, fuck, McCoy's confused. That went really bad last time. Oh, no! Hold on. Oh, 21 and older. That's less fun. I don't know where this fucking soda parlor is. Why did the game just assume that I know where that is? What's this building? Oh! You mean the literal soda parlor that we went to? Yeah, duh. We only sell alcohol to boss babies, yeah. Well then, no, they have to go to Chuck E. Cheese to drink it, because Chuck E. Cheese is the only place that kids can drink beer. Like, only children are allowed to drink beer at Chuck E. Cheese. There's Tay. There you are, Raidou. Been investigating the red cape for me, have you? Ducky. You're so much more reliable than your lazy piker of a boss. I've been following my own leads, of course. There have been red cape sightings around here in Ginza-cho, did you know? Yeah, I knew that. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. The red cape is always seen on the night of a full moon. There was a full moon on the night of my interview, too. Which means, Raidou, if we're going to catch the red cape, we'd best go hunting for it on a full moon. He's been most commonly spotted on the road connecting Ryugu to central Ginza-cho, around Kurisuzaka beneath the overpass. Sorry to be a pest, Raidou, but could you go check it out during a full moon? If everything goes according to plan, you should be able to catch the red cape. Plus, I'll reward you with this. Don't tell Narumi, this will be our little secret. Whoa! It's my way of saying thanks for doing such a swell job. Use it for whatever you want. Good luck, Raidou. If you catch the red cape, you've got my business card. Get in touch. Hell yeah. Fucking Tay rules. I'll follow her to the ends of the fucking earth. Hold on. Before we do that, we should. I probably should have done some healing while I was here. So we'll do that now. I mean, to be fair, all that really did was, like, pay my fucking bus fare for a little while. It's just like, oh yeah. Am I selling or buying? Why am I gonna sell? Alright. Then we go to Gomadan! Treatment. Leave. Okay, and then there's, you know what? We should save before we actually do, like, what might actually end up being a boss fight. Go talk to Narumi quick. I don't know if this, like, red cape is gonna, like, fuck my entire shit up. Hey, Narumi. Good word is that I need to save. Also, pay me in advance. Bye! Actually, I think that was like a bonus. I'm doing such a good job. I'm so cool and sexy. Okay. Now we go. We have to wait until at the overpass until it's a full moon. Whoa! Oh, thanks for stopping. I thought I was gonna fucking die. Okay, it's about to be a new moon. Saluton. Ow. Ah! Poor babies. God, fucking Poltergeist just looks like a little gyroid baby. Oh, what? Did McCoy die? What happened? Oh, God. The transition between being confused and not confused is always what fucking gets me. Did McCoy die? What happened? What happened? Fuck? You didn't die. Why'd you stop fighting? That was weird. Okay, so we just have to wait here, I guess. Does time only move while I'm walking? Son of a bitch. Wait, does it not? Hold on. Is the new moon just a really long period of time? I don't know. Huh. We'll have to, like, play around with that a bit. Let's see. If I just stand here, will time advance? Going to assume no. No. So I kind of just have to run around. Time isn't real. You're right. You're right, Kugi. Time is fate. Good job, Mokoi. You actually landed an attack. That's impressive for you. God, I don't want to use McCoy if I'm going to be fighting Red Cape, though. Look at this fucking shit rock. Okay, it's a half moon. Probably use Moshuvu when I fight. Oh, Mokoi will die. Have fun. Get out of my way, asshole. I hate the sounds these little shits make. They're not good. Hey. Ow. Hell yeah. You did it. But the issue is, don't actually have that much in the way of healing items. So I'll have to dip into Moshuvu's MP to heal. I do have a lot of, like, MP regeneration, though. Maybe it's fine. What better time to use it than literally fighting a boss, right? Okay. So we're almost at a full moon. It is now a full moon. That's a new fight, but that's not... That's not the red cape. Hold on. Okay. How? How? What? Oh, here's... They did say Kurisuzaka, didn't they? Damn it! Well, you know what? Having some time to, like, grind is not the worst thing in the world, probably. Plus, maybe we can get Mokoi maybe a little bit more helpful. He still doesn't have his fucking combo attack. I do like that, like, Pulinpa actually does damage now, though. That's fun. That's the attack that confuses, for the record. Usually in these games, that doesn't actually do damage. So I think it's cool that it does now. Hey. Thank you. Hello, Kilth. You missed me completely botching part of this investigation because I was exploring the wrong area. Oh, I guess I'm not really exploring right now. Grinding in the same area. There we go. Mokoi, get Bane Shot. Right. Souvenir from Istanbul. I love exploring the wrong area. Okay, it's a half moon, and then it's gonna go to a new moon. Then it's gonna go to a half moon. And then it's gonna go to a full moon. And that's the one that we need. On the plus side, we're getting plenty of experience. Damn! Fucking SMT encounter rate! Look at that. Look at that shit. Immediately in another fight. Oh, I should try to get... Yeah, I should try to get Orthrus. How many demons do I have? Oh no, I'm full on demons. Do I still have... Oh, I still have Obarian. Who I think probably isn't useful. Tubes are, yeah, tubes are full. Why do they even try? Raidou's tubes are full. Don't you hate when that happens? Don't you hate when your tubes are full? The worst, right? Ow. Ow. Stop. Increase my health a little bit more. But using healing doesn't actually impact Moshubu's MP all that much. So I should just do it. Okay. New moon? New moon! Now we have to wait for a full moon. This sure is a video game. There sure is a video game happening. Come on. Do that. Oh, he's confused. I can't use it. Right. I can't use his fucking Bane shot. That's... Huh. Interesting. Wow, that did no damage, huh? The fact that I can't use the combo attack while they're confused is good. It's something that makes complete sense I didn't even think about. That is an autism creature, yeah. Why do people call it the TBH creature? It's the autism creature. That's what it is. I'm gonna need to make a tweet after this. That's a really good observation, Kugi. Hold on. Why did it? The unfortunate thing is that the image of the poltergeist that I found looks a lot like a gray alien, and it makes me very uncomfortable. I do not like it. but a tweet has been made. Fuck off. Jack, you're supposed to be my friend. Okay. We are nearly at the half moon. There's the half moon. We're halfway to the full moon. Gotta keep... It loves throwing this fight at me now. I have to fight fucking like 10 enemies every single time I get into a random encounter now. Oh great. I was gonna use Bane Shot to kill this pirate. Oh, so Confusion can just make a demon leave. That's cool. Thanks, Mokoi. Here, have your experience, idiot. Stupid. That's an easy fight. Also, it gives McCoy way more experience than most of them. Also, we are full on mag. So this is all kind of wasted effort because we're not getting more mag. Cookie, now that you pointed out that the katana makes bone crushing sounds, I can't stop thinking about it. Because like it also does some cut sound effects, but it sounds mostly like bone crushing. Like Raidou's katana is also a hammer. Okay, so we're effectively done with Mokoi. So we can just go back to Moshuvu. No, I want ability. Then wow. Alright. I mean, I know Mokoi's not gonna fucking use magic. Probably fine just going at them. So, are we gonna encounter Red Cape as a random encounter during the full moon? Or is being in this area during a full moon going to cause a scene to happen? No. Die. Fool. Buffoon. God damn it. God damn it. Okay. We're gonna... Oh, yeah, I've seen this happen. Okay. It's a full moon. According to Tay, Red Cape should be appearing any time now. I sense a strong demon presence. What? Is that his normal personality, or does the moon have him all balled up? Either way, a conversation isn't going to resolve this. In the name of the full moon, I will punish you. Okay, man. He's not exactly weak to ice. I don't think he cares about guns at all, actually. Need to always remember that I can defend. I always forget. Doesn't seem like much of a boss fight, if I'm being fully honest. I'm just fighting a car. I just fought a car. Why didn't you tell me I had the wrong guy? Why you don't tell me I had the wrong guy? I'm all dented up now. I heard somebody had attacked a taxi in this area recently. I don't attack, I was attacked first. Guy in red cape is the one who attacked me. Cape like yours, but red. He dropped this. I saw him and chased him just the other day. But he got away. On straight road, I couldn't catch up. Ah, my delicate heart shattered into shards of pieces. Take this and leave me alone. Alright, a rickshaw knob. Huh. It's about time we came across actual evidence, but we'll need more than this to nab the culprit. Can you think of anyone who might know anything about this knob? Yeah, probably a literal rickshaw runner that we know. That might have, that might have something to do with the whole, you know, rickshaw knob thing. Maybe. Possibly. It's so fucked up to me that DC heroes, like, when it's Superman, it's one word. But, like, I'm so used to being a Spider-Man fan, and it's Spider-Man. Like, Superman and Batman just look like last names to me. Superman. Get fucked, idiot. Ow. So, if I recall correctly, I think gun also, if an enemy is a null to gun. I always remember Batman being Superman. Never forget. Hero of the century. Okay, so we gotta go to Fukagawa-cho. Go talk to, Denpachi. Is Denpachi also turning into a red cape? Capes are cool, shut up. Fuck off. Why did that not go anywhere? What the fuck? Huh. That's weird. Oh. Well, that's not gonna go well. Oh, wow, dude. Fuck you. What a thing to say. That's the persona that we all know and love coming out. Okay. Hey, Shizu? Were you able to track him down yet? Raidou showed the rickshaw now to Shizu. That's from my brother's rickshaw. I know without a doubt. But he wasn't... No, he couldn't. He's the one? Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Shizu walked away. Well, you were supposed to help us, lady. In front of the all-night lamp. Yeah? Through here. Item. Do I gotta go find Denpachi? Then... That seems right. Didn't I? Oh, fuck. I wasted the chakra pot on McCoy, didn't I? So annoying. I did. Alright, let's go, check on Denpachi. That'll be fine. Oh, fuck. Wait, she fucking absorbs lightning? Damn. Okay. Oshuvu good. Denpachi? Denpachi's not here. Maybe he's working over at Ryugu. That means we have to go all the way fucking back to Ginza-cho. Alright, fine. Let's fucking go. Such a good sound. I love that sound. Yawning. Sleepy. Okay. So here. Then. Excuse me. I love saying excuse me as I'm walking into the street. Oh, fuck. Ow! Stop! Thanks. Level 20 seems like it would probably be reasonable for where we're at, right? So if I have to fight a boss, it should be fine. I think that'll be good. Go this way, out of my way. Hey, man. Have you seen Denpachi? You come here so often now, you're practically a regular. Just make sure you don't stiff us like that other detective. So, how can I help you? Huh? Denpachi again, huh? That's something I'd like to know myself. He hasn't showed up for work today. I heard there was another taxi attack in Ginzacho, though. Everyone's scared to use taxis, so the rickshaw requests are piling up. Denpachi, where are you when we really need you? You don't suppose the Red Cape in Ginza could be... No way. Surely not. It's fine. Denpachi would never become a Red Cape. Hey, man. Oh. Alright. What's your extra thing? Force boost. Anti-mine. Hey, what's going on? What if I... Oh, that's not the right guy. Summon the autism creature. Pyro Jam. What if I fire you up, sir? No? Okoi? Okay, well, I don't fucking know. Talking about a Oh, I thought something happened. Oh! Oh! Oh, there's an item there. But Cape vanished. And ran off to the Dark Realm. It couldn't have gone far, so it's probably the Dark Realm in the same area. Let's check out the Nameless Shrine to perform the ritual of entry to the Dark Realm. Okay, let's get this item really quick. And let's go to the agency. So we'll give everybody heals. Maybe just infusing. Level 20 now, so like... Well, we get something cool. We'll use Obarian and something else. Let's see. Fusion, binary, Obarian. Wow, that's shit that I already have. Hold on. If I use Poltergeist with the Gothian... Oh, Gothian doesn't have max loyalty, though. Basically a brand new demon. What? Oh, they need max loyalty. Oh. Well, then, how about this? Let's work on that, shall we? Do I have the item that... Become more loyal now! Oh. It shouldn't be too hard to get loyalty up. Yeah, I just do a few fights. I'll be fine. I want Jack Frost. Do a few easy fights. I didn't actually realize, like, they had to be full loyalty. Oh. I guess that's maybe why there are items to, like, quickly increase demon loyalty. So you don't have to go through this process. Not that this is that bad, it's just like tedious, I suppose. Yo! That was sick. There we go. All right. Yeah. We both said that. Yeah, there he is! It's the boy! Got him. I do want to just use that Barbarian. Jack Frost! You got him! He's here! He's aiming to become the big he-ho. You know? You know. We didn't heal. Oh. It was just Moshuvu that needed it. So, now we go save. And then we head to Shinoda. Where did I keep you? Fault. I know Jack Frost probably takes a bunch of mag to summon, right? 17. Not unreasonable. Oh, when he's fighting a fucking Ukobach. Maybe. It's very cute. I like Jack Frost a lot. Okay, let's do a save. I think that's actually a really good time for a break. So we'll take a quick break. Yeah, that sounds good. I will be right back. I am back. Hello. Music's so good. Gotta add a bunch of the music from this to the playlist. Dead. Oh. I like that Jack Frost also has Zeo. That's good. We made Jack Frost really good. course Jack Frost is really good. He's Jack Frost. Let's go to the Dark Realm. Oh, that means we get a new title. Hold on. We gotta go talk to the lady. I gotta get a new title. Have I become a love guru yet? Oh, going in strength. Taisho Swordsman. Hell yeah, that's cool. Oh, I got more tubes. Oh. Give me more tube. We're here. That's how I get more tube. I love that Jack Frost can just punch bitches. Punch him. Yeah! You're my best friend, Jack Frost. Bunch of items over here that I should probably get. Ooh. A lot of Obarian. Oh, wow! Buddy, that's a good spell. God, Jack Frost whips. Ah. Do it. Yeah, look at, oh my god. It's so good. Fubuki sake. I'm not allowed to drink. It's for Demon. Oh, Scarleton. Ow. Well, I think they're weak to fire? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I fucking knocked his block off. That first loyalty is maxed out. Hell yeah. Chocolate drop will be helpful. Wow, that lasted a while. Okay, attract water is like a big deal when you use it. Okay. Go talk to the autism preacher over here once I'm done this fight. Okay, Jack. We're good. We're a good team. Hello. Yep. Ooh. This is where he disappeared. Can I go up those stairs that we saw back there? Wonder. God, these things are actually pretty fucking tough. Ow. I wish bullets weren't so limited. I can probably get a clip later that lets me have like 99 of the various bullets. Hopefully. Okay, so he's not here. Interesting. Let's talk to this demon here. God, fuck this fight. If I just had fucking, like, if I just had Jack's goddamn combo attack, this wouldn't be such a huge deal. Also a status element that I have not had to deal with yet. And it's still on there. Would that be anti-mine? Anti-mute. Yeah, that makes sense. Should I kill Raidou? Nah, he's fine. Okay, are these stairs anything? Apparently, yeah. Oh, there he is! Gotta be ready. Get fucked, idiot. Let's go. Let's do it. Oh, yeah? What? Did he run away? You son of a bitch. Let's fucking go. Hold on, I'm just gonna do myself a fucking favor here. Where the fuck did he go? Ah! Oh, he's a random encounter. What the fuck? What? Oh, was that random? That felt completely random. Mokoi, we do not have time for this. Hey, bitch. It's fucking... Oh, he's running away. What? Huh. Can I... Of course... Okay, we need a poltergeist. We need that poltergeist ability of use force, I think. Okay, so the game needs to actually throw a poltergeist at me, which would be great. Less great is the fact that we, no. That we use the repulse water, so our encounter rate is going to be lower. Wait, it just reset. What? Why did it just reset? I shouldn't have gotten rid of Poltergeist in the first place. That was an awful idea. How was I to know? It's... Wait, what? Why is it just resetting? Hey, man. Okay. Good for you. Sounds fun. Not what I wanted. Yeah, when it says it reduces the encounter rate, it means it gets rid of encounters. That makes no sense! I've totally had encounters after I got it. That's so weird. Oh, this is not helpful. What are you weak to? Hold on. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, you have use force. Hold on. I'll just use you. I think Obarian is the one that had use force. I don't think I needed Poltergeist. How much mag did I use just summoning this guy? Or acquiring this guy, rather? A bit. A little bit. Okay, so if we go over to this car... Yeah! That blocks his fucking path now. Oh, great. Oops. Oh, right, I'm silenced. I can't fucking use my anti-mute. There we go. Alright, so now to go around. Oh, great. Wow, Repulse Water lasts way shorter than fucking Attract Water. That's interesting. Oh, fuck. Right is so green here. You're right. What a thing to say. Ability, Oshuvu. Gotcha, bitch. I wish I had the opportunity to use that heal. Oh, shit. What? Oh my god, if he stuns us, does that mean... Oh, okay. Get a wiggle on. Oh, yeah. Take my 3,000 yen. Not that I needed it. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I just healed. Okay. I just have to stay out of its range. Don't get sucked into its rhythm. Whoa, I can fucking teleport. Come on, Jack. If I block it... Yeah, if you block it, you're fine. Ah. Oh, fuck. Oh! Okay, hold on. With side effects? Sure. Oh, it confused. Oh, that's the worst side effect. That is the worst possible side effect. No. Fuck off, idiot. Ow. Did he just heal? Bitch! Fuck, that's cheating. What are you talking about? Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, come on. You're using it so much now. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Oh, no. Okay, fuck you. I didn't realize she was also weak to fire. Shit. Fuck! Woo! Exercised. That was a fucking fight. Denpachi was the red cape! What was I... Ever since I started losing work, I've been blacking out from time to time. And all those red cape rumors started going around. But I didn't think I was the one who was responsible. I mean, I just wanted more work as a rickshaw runner. I blamed the man who invented the automobile, and the fools who brought it to Japan. Sir, please. I once took Mr. Daidoji to a factory in Shinjuku. Aw, hello, Charles. He told me that very factory was his most cherished place. I'm sure you'll be able to find him there. Tenpachi collapsed to the ground. Kiyoshi Daidoji's factory, huh? Well, now that we found everyone else, it looks like we might have a shot at Daidoji. But why did it have to end this way? He didn't deserve to suffer like that. Don't you agree, Raidou? Sorry, I don't know what's eating me right now. Let's hurry back to the agency. Goto is so sentimental. I wish I could wrap my head around all this red cape business. Daidoji and Tenpachi were acquaintances, right? But what would cause both men to turn into red cape? Not only that, but I just spoke to Tay over the phone. I asked when she planned on paying us since we found red cape. So she says to me, the same red cape monster has been seen all across the capital. Does that mean there are others besides Kiyoshi and Tenpachi that can turn into red cape? Anyway, she's not going to pay us until we've solved the entire red cape mystery. How can she do this to us after you worked so hard? Ugh. She did pay me. You know, I really do feel sorry for that Tenpachi fellow. Yeah, he committed the crime, but he deserved a better death than that, don't you think? He made an honest living running the rickshaw. He loved his sister. Righto, his last words were about Kiyoshi Daidoji, right? I'd like you to check out the Daidoji factory. If we're going to find any leads into Kaya's abduction, they're going to be in that factory. We have to puzzle all this out before any more victims turn up. Every man has a right to live normally and die normally. This red cape business is simply unnatural. Episode 2, the red cape, and we fucking do it. On episode 3, baby! Oh, we saved over the same slot that we ended episode 1 on. That's sweet. Dark Summoner. Cool. I took the liberty of digging up some dirt on that factory Tenpachi mentioned. It's the Daidoji factory located in Fukagawa-cho, Shinjuku. It's owned by Kiyoshi Daidoji, so it must tie in somehow. Business was fine for a while, but they've since gone bankrupt. Kiyoshi did what he could, but I guess there was no way he could save the business. The factory's closed down, and the land is up for sale to pay down his debt. I assumed he wanted to keep his factory until the very end. Righto, I need you to go to the factory and see if Kiyoshi is hiding out there. But be careful. Tay mentioned something. I guess Red Cape's been seen around the factory. She was real excited and flapping about going there to get the scoop. I tried to tell her it'd be dangerous, but she wouldn't listen. Dames. So, do me a favor, okay? While you're looking for Kiyoshi, make sure Tay stays out of trouble too, would ya? I like Narumi. Good. File 1. What does that imply? Is that like there are multiple files and the multiple cases in the files? That's interesting. Like, are there specific arcs in this game? And we're presently in Arc 1. Oh, we're like fully healed now. Alright, let's go to Fukagawa-cho. I love having this big burly skeleton following me around. Very good. Hello. This rumor the Red Cape was spotted at Ginza show again. How many places can he be at once? Great question. One less. Oh yeah. Oh, this way. I don't get it. I couldn't think of anything but the Red Cape for 13 days, but I'm still here. I guess it was one of those friend of a friend stories. The details did seem fuzzy. Oh no, is there a rumor going around? The Daidoji's factory is up ahead, to the left. Better hurry, because pretty soon I'll be directing people to where it used to be, if you get my drift. This looks cool. Hey, look at this. You do know who this cane belongs to, don't you, Ryu? That's right. Good detective work, Ryu. This is Kiyoshi's cane, which means he's probably in the factory. Let's check it out. Raidou obtained Kiyoshi's cane. Yeah, he didn't have that when he transformed, so that makes sense. Oh, look at this fucking place. Oh, hey, Tay. Don't scare me like that, Raidou. I didn't expect to see you here. Huh? What am I doing here? Didn't Shohei tell you? This is going to be my big cover story. Remember I asked you to look into that red cape mystery? Well, guess what? He's been seen near this factory, too. Actually, finding the monster has been spotted all over town. What a scoop! Don't worry, I came prepared. Except maybe I got a bad tip. I've been here for a while. So far, I haven't seen hide nor hair of Red Cape. It was awful nice of you to come all this way just to help me, though, Raidou. Ah. Oh! What? Those dolls, they're floating! Oh. Oh, she got the vapors! Tay collapsed on the floor. Ugh. Kind of hard to cover the story when you're unconscious, Tay. All that aside, don't these dolls look familiar, Ryu? Yeah, we saw them in the cave underneath the Daidoji residence. You're that detective from the Daidoji residence, aren't you? If you're looking for Kiyoshi, he's in the back room. However, I obviously won't let you get to him that easily. This time, you're gonna taste of my power, along with the teachings of Kimon Tonku. Onko. A strange pattern appeared on the door. The key to breaking that seal is hidden in my Matrix Labyrinth. If you want to beat Kiyoshi, you'll have to find all 3 shards. Should you fail to get out alive, I'll take care of the lady for you. It's a trap. What do you suppose he meant by labyrinth? And what's the scoop on these weird dolls? Whatever's gone on, we need to find Kiyoshi. Let's go, Ryu. Your Matrix Labyrinth. Yeah. What? If I don't save us all from that demon doll, who else is gonna do it? It's too difficult for you. I won't know unless I try. I'm the only hope this factory has left. But what am I supposed to do? Can I make you leave? Nah. Oh, he left. Okay. Wow. Y'all. Oh, new zombies. Y'all, I think we are in the What the fuck? Oni. That is a serious demon. Ow. Hell yeah. Unearthly lights are swirling around. Touch them? Yeah. The area was filled with light. What? Huh. Okay, there's a dragon's jaw there and there. The design of the zombie ladies is really good. Oh, if I reload, I can just do that. Oh yeah. I probably should have checked Konoya, but I reckon we'll have to go there at some point anyway. It really is a labyrinth. Hello. Okay, Velma. Hey man. You gotta get out of here. Yeah, get out of here, man. I don't know where these people go, but... Oh. Oh! Ah! He's here! I have to kill him. Oh my god. He doesn't stand a fucking chance. Ah! Hold on. Summon Turdock. Let's have some medicine real quick. Oh, he's also weak to fire. Okay. Whew. That is a rough fight. It immediately give me more experience, though. Ability Moshuvu. Oh. Wow, Agnes heal. Oh no, I don't think it... Wait, is that what that happened? We have Pyro Jack. Oh, that's... Oh, wait, no, that's fine. Yeah, because they're weak to fire. Duh. Okay. Oh, wait, no, wait. That's not what we need. We don't need fire. We need fucking... Oh, no, we do need fire. Okay. I forgot how those worked, briefly. Oh! Oh, fuck. Are you gonna be a threat at all? Oh. Okay. Whoa. That was a lot of damage. Holy shit. Does that just do half my health? Wait, does that only do half my health? I don't know what they're weak to. Oh, wait, I fought these at the start of the game. Not fire, really. Okay, you're dead. Wow, this is a fucking fight and a half. Get fucked, lady. A blue shard. A shard that looks fixable. Oh, fuck. This didn't go very well last time. Jack, we gotta stay alive, okay? Yeah, you kill that. There we go. Easy peasy. Ah. Go this way? Nope. I'm in the Matrix Labyrinth. I don't know. I don't understand what the deal with this is, even. Oh, fuck. Oh, cool attack! God, SMT is so fucking cool. Hey, man. Okay, great. I got him out. Fuck. Fuck. Well, okay. Ow. Oh! All Ukobak must die. Woo. You know what? Let's start increasing luck. Probably need all the luck that we can get. Not that I'm confident on what it does as a stat. What level are you? No, don't do that. 23. I don't know what level I am. Oh, shit! What? Wait, this is gonna... Oh, never mind. Great. Go this way? Can. Oh. It's you again. Oh no. Jack, you're gonna be fine, okay? Be right there. Oh, she doesn't give a fuck about ice. Oh, no, she does. Oh, she doesn't care about gun. Is what she doesn't care about. Oh, no. I wanted that, actually. What level is the Oni, I wonder? Ow. Get out of my way, asshole. Okay. Get fucked, idiots. What are you... Ice boost. See, the thing about wandering around these areas somewhat aimlessly is that I will eventually just get to a high enough level that the enemies don't matter. Oh, wait, I understand. I just looped. I think? Oh, dude, come on, dude. Wow, that just healed her, huh? Okay. Oh, I am level 23. That means I can get her. I want her. Can't go that way. Go this way. Not that way. Now I can leave. I don't... understand what I'm doing. On a very fundamental level, I feel like there's information that I am missing. Like, are these different zones? Oh, it seems like it. Oh. You saw him. Ah, hello. Live Ryu. It's a red cape. I question whether or not this is Daidoji. Maybe Jack Frost is not the optimal pick for this specific fight. Oh, isn't Turtok also weak to fire, now that I think about it? Yeah, he is. Because of course he is. Great. Yeah, you know what? Jack Frost, good call. Literally heals him. Or Pyro Jack, rather. Get fucked, idiot! That's not Daidoji. That is just a red cape. What does luck even dictate? Yeah. The red cape reverted to his true human form. What are you doing here? This place is off limits to non-employees. Ugh. What gives? Ugh, I'm aching all over. I guess he doesn't remember being the red cape. Oh, I get it. You were playing detective and snuck in. I used to do that when I was younger. But stay out of the warehouse. The company president is in there and you'd get into trouble. Why don't you run along home and help your dad around the house? I need to get back to work. See you, kid. The factory worker walked away. Sounds like we're heading for the warehouse, Ryu. Hello. Yeah, heal me. I don't care how much it costs. We kinda need it. Oh! Do we need to get a shard in all of the dolls? Is that it? Oh shit! Oh, that's a dangerous, actually. Let me kill you. Jack, don't die on me. Whew. I just wasted all that fucking money. Actually, no, wait. That means Moshuvu can heal us because she has full MP again. Let me get that. A red shard. Sonic and Knuckles. Got it. Okay, so it kind of feels like I need to get a shard in each of the things. Cookie, I think your theory of it being Chaos Emeralds was right on the fucking money. We need 3 shards to break the seal. Oh, okay. So I have blue, red. Yeah, I need another one. Probably yellow, since that's another primary color. Hey, Jack. Oh no! No! Get fucked, idiots. Okay. Oh no. Wait, that one didn't die? Oh no, of course, because there's an attack that's healing it. Right, Jack is just using Zon, and that heals the fucking snack lady. Die. Hey, sir. Hell yeah. Help all these people get out of here. A quicker way to help them get out of here would probably be just dispelling the entire thing. Does that mean this Dark Summoner is able to contain people inside of these fucked up dolls? Because that seems bad to do, generally. Yeah, I agree. Fuck this idiot up. Oh, hey man. You need to get out of here. Yeah, don't give up. Don't give up, skeleton. Maybe try not to become a skeleton. That's probably better. Ow. Not the people inside dolls is normal people stuff, surely. Probably. Okay, do you do that? Do you do that in your free time? That cookie hobby? Wind. We have Moshuvu. Yeah, we can destroy that. Okay. Die. Cookie? I don't want to think about that. Did you play with dolls as a kid? Is that what you're saying? What's Foxtail do? An irresistible grass toy for a cat. Oh. It's a toy for Goto. Cookie, that's so childish. I played with fucking real stuff, like a toy Charmander. Like a real kid. You had a big Barney the Dinosaur plush. Used to imitate the pose of. Oh my god! Cookie, that is actually weirdly cute. I was never into Barney. I think I discovered cartoons like way too early to ever care all that much about Barney. Thanks for Lifestone. How do I leave? Oh, what? Sure, the fucking enemy combination. Oh shit. Oh, is Jack gonna fucking kill me? Oh, you hee-ho bitch! That's a lot of enemies. Jack, I'm gonna need to politely ask you to stop casting lightning on this fucking thing. Wow, that fight fucked us up. That fucked us up 9 times. Oh, no, 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 no. Actually, let's get... I need to get Turdock's loyalty up. Hello. Oh, you're the sad Jack. No, I don't want to talk to you again. You make me sad. There's that. Okay. Fuck. You serious? These bitches just have to die immediately. Oh, of course you're also weak to wind. Kill it. Ugh. These fights got really intense. Okay, I didn't get a shard in here. I've been in here. Why do the fights just randomly escalate? Like, it feels like the fights just at random get way harder. This feels like a really easy way to have, like, a full chapter be in one location. It's just the sheer amount of effort that I'm having to put into... Wait, what? Is this different? No, this is the same. Is this the one that has the healing lady? Yeah, okay, I've been here. Take my money. Fuck! Are you for real? I have you. Thank you. Ooh. Alright. What? It probably has the same ability as Turdock, doesn't it? Oh, it has Use Force and Provoke! Have I been in all of them but the correct one? Probably the one in the back left. This one. Well, you know what? If I'm gonna have Turdock as my default, I might as well just use Oni. Actually, but I didn't max out Turdock's loyalty. So no, I shouldn't do that. I'm gonna max out Turdock's loyalty so I can actually fuse it later. Oh my god. The other Alp died? Okay. Ow. Okay, Turdock, you're maxed out. Ah, he loves me! That's sweet. Full Sword Skeleton loves me. Hey, Jack. Are you a different Jack? What? Wait. Yeah, I'm actually confused now. No, 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 no. You're so wasted. Oh yeah, you don't care about gun at all. I forgot. So I unfortunately actually need Jack to be able to get the bird lady. Okay. Did I find a shard in that first area? I don't think I did. Okay, so the vibe I'm getting is that if they're facing each other, they're the same area. So this is actually 3 areas? Why would you make a demon mad? I don't understand. Oh, great. Not the right ammo. Ow. Oh, Blind Rage makes them, like, have less defense, I think. Oh, well. Oh, he increased my defense. Oh. I feel like that's not going to be a real path. We have to actually. I hate that he can fucking block. Okay, that's nothing. This is the Azumi with the glasses. Which means I have gotten a shard here, actually. Or have I? Yeah, I think this is where I got the first one. God, this is really confusing for, like, no reason. Yeah, because there was one there. So... I don't know what to do then. Let's try to get out of here for now. Which... right now seems easier said than done. This is like, honestly, really boring dungeon design. Oh, cool. I got more loyalty. That means I can go get a new title, which is exciting. Hey, are there dolls here that I haven't... This one. What? Why does it feel like there's only 2 areas then? Okay. Give me that. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's new. Oh, we're all full health. Well, there's only one demon that I want to control. Oh, it's just an item. Get punched. Play detective, yeah. Okay, so that's that. Give me an item, though. Oh, that's a money item. Oh. I don't know what to do. Might be good to look up a bit of walkthrough, maybe. Very unclear. But Raidou, Kuzunoha versus Soulless army. What the fuck just happened? Walkthrough. Okay, issue with looking at walkthroughs on mobile is that you can't see the rating of them. Wow, this is a useless walkthrough. So yeah, go into a doll to get the shard. Like, oh! Thanks! Labyrinth itself is a 5x5 grid. It's 5 Shikimi no Kages in the whole labyrinth. Fire, ice, bullet, electric, wind. If you don't have the appropriate elemental demons, you can capture almost all of them here. Yeah. Oh, it's just the thing with the factory guys is a side quest. Okay, so I need to leave this location really quick. So I think the last one that I need to get, oh wait, hold on. I think this is a good way to center me. Okay, so this is, yeah. This is directly in the middle. So I think we need one. I don't know. I think we need one that sends us to the back. Or the bottom of the labyrinth. This sure is a fucking labyrinth. He wasn't joking. This labyrinth do be a labyrinth. Do I have a map? Oh! That is insanely helpful now that I remember that it exists. Of course I have a map. Why wouldn't I have a map? Yeah. Obviously I have a map. Duh. Okay, so I have been to... I think I've been to that item. I've obviously been to that one. Last one is here, where there is a Shikibi no Kage. So that means I need to get to this here. Yeah. I don't know how I would have missed that. Where's the exit? Right here. So now that I remember that there's a map, I can look at the map, see if I can access the item, the area where the item is. If I can't, I will just beeline to the exit. Easy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm doing it. If only I remembered I had a map sooner. This would have gone way more smoothly. Easy. I have bullets. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Whoops. The thing McCoy is weak. Pitiful. Ow. Fuck you. Okay. Excellent. And item! Thank God. Okay, I seriously thought this was only gonna do small ones. Die. Ah! Thank God for all the enemies in here dropping, like, healing items. Ah! Stop getting charmed, asshole. Woo! Okay. Got it. A crimson jewel. Attaboy. Now we can break that seal. Check out like Ryu. We can't let Kiyoshi escape this time. Alright. We fucking do it. Found all the shards. The red, white, and blue shards. Interesting. I wonder if it's an American Devil Summoner. That'd be fun. Ooh. Lava life bonus. Okay. Oni, I need you to be cool, okay? Actually, I'll summon Jack. Even if he is weak to her, he is the only demon I have with her weakness. Buddy. Ah. Just need to get it all up in her fucking face. What would the American Devil Summoner be named? Ray Christian. It's the sad Jack Frost. Catherine Hollick. Against listing player names from baseball video game. Yeah, also that. Sleeve McDykel. Hey. I'm gonna do a safety save. And then we're gonna take a little break. And then we'll do this. Sound good? Sounds good. I'll be back. Spot me watching Nosferatu on loop. Amygdala destroying enigma, yeah, that's poison. Rikaku catch my bodies and chills on massacre. If we ever be back. I finished 1 can of energy. Do it! Hello. It's Daidoji.
But all I wanted to do was save the factory. You're that detective. Did you come here after me? It's about time. I'm going to tell you everything about my brother and my niece. And then you die.
Or you turn into a red cape. I'm gonna tell you everything. Becomes a demon. And there's nothing we can do to stop this. What the fuck? Wait. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, he's fucking dead. Yo, that's gnarly. The Lost Plagas got out. Ew, it moves yucky. Okay, bye. Frustrated. Ah! Is that Rasputin? I see you made it through the Matrix Labyrinth relatively unscathed. Not bad at all, detective. I mean, devil summoner. But you're still no match for me, as I am the great dark summoner Rasputin. I trust that you've heard of me before. Rasputin? What? And you call yourself a devil summoner? Children today are so ignorant of history. Well, putting that aside, I'm sure there are things you've been wondering about for some time. A pity you'll die without any answers. Alright, here's everything I know about Kiyoshi Daidoji. His transformation, which you refer to as Red Cape, and the object that was expelled from his body. First, that object is a Hiruko. It's a monster that grows by feeding on a person's fears and anxiety. As the Hiruko grows, it slowly alters its host's body. So you see, the monster you call Red Cape is just a Hiruko in an advanced state. Once it grows stronger, the Hiruko moves to the next step, which is what you just saw. A fully grown Hiruko leaves its host and enters the next phase of the project. I'm sure you'd like to know what project I'm talking about, but I can't tell you anything more about it. There's something to be said for following a client's orders. I'm not at liberty to give away much just yet. But there is something I can tell you about Kaya, the girl you've been looking for. She also plays an important role in the project. You can try as long as you like, but we won't let you have her. I should stop, though. Wouldn't want to say too much. I'm a busy man. I need to be on my way. Don't worry. I'll leave someone behind to keep you company. Farewell, Raidou Kuzunoha. That's why they're little Matryoshka dolls. That's great. Oh, yeah? Okay, Oni, we got this. Fucking Chernobog. Wait. 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 Oh! Oh, fuck. Oh, they slow me. Ah.
Ah. Okay, get fucked. That's a lot to deal with, actually. Oni, I'm gonna switch you out. Oh, that was the worst one that I could have chosen, actually. Yeah. I need Jack. Oh, no. Yeah, Jack will heal. Okay. More? Get fucked. Thank you, Jack, for still fighting Chernobog while you're confused. Oh, that's a bigger health bar. That is a bigger health bar. Ow, and that does a lot of fucking damage. Can I just have Jack, like... I wonder if fire is a weakness. Stop being confused, please. Actually pretty good with all these healing items. Get melted, idiot! Woo! Talk about tragedy. He can't even die as a human. Mr. Daidoji! Are you alright, sir? Oh. If it wasn't for you, we never would have had money to feed our kids. We'd rather the fact that we never went bankrupt, but we all appreciate the opportunities you gave us. Gotta hang in there. You guys. Mr. Daidoji, can you hear us? We're taking you straight to the hospital. Aw. Glad I helped those guys. He's got to know his employees so well that they actually saved his life. This case seems just about closed for the moment, Ryu. Hey, Ryu, about that Rasputin piker and his Hiruko business. We can't really ignore something that serious. Besides, it sounded like he knew where Kaya was. Think maybe we should run all this by Narumi? Yeah, probably. That certainly sounds like an ordeal, Raidou. A dark summoner. If I had to guess, I'd wager he's going to get in the way of our investigation. At least you were able to save those factory workers, right? Not to mention Tay. But we can't sit by while that dark summoner continues doing God knows what. And like you said, he knows where Kaya Daidoji is. I still wish we had more to go on, but at least this is something. Still, who could this Rasputin guy be, really? I have come with a missive of importance for Raidou Kuzunoha the 14th. Hey, how you been? Fancy a drink? Maybe a smoke? Please spare the frivolity. This is an urgent matter. Raidou, I've come about the dark summoner you encountered. Rasputin is a Russian monk who, according to records, perished 15 years ago. But in actuality, he is a dark summoner, one who is beyond our sphere of influence. Hold the phone. We toil using the power of devil summoners to maintain peace in this world. Not only in Japan, but also other countries around the world. However, there are some who choose to use their powers for selfish ends. We don't know the motives of such summoners, but their values are different from ours. We refer to them as dark summoners. Though we know not what they are after, we do know their skills are unmatched. If you choose to approach Rasputin, use the utmost caution.
The Herald of Yadagarasu left.
Must really be dangerous if she came all this way. In any case, going after Rasputin is about all we can do at this point. The missing girl, the mystery of Red Cape, the Hiruko. Rasputin's the only guy we know who has all the answers. I'll work through the details a little bit later. You need to rest first.
Damn, fucking Rasputin up in here. That was a short episode. It did feel like an Act 3, though.
Right? Okay, thanks. I'll talk to you later. I knew finding some other clues wouldn't be easy. The only leads we have are that his name's Rasputin and he's Russian.
Oh.
Oh! Hello, Mr. Narumi, and how you doing, kid? It's not like you to leave the shop. Something the matter? Well, you see, I do have a problem of sorts. It's been some time since I last received any shipments. Out of stock, so just place an order for more goods. Oh, how I wish it were something that simple. I've always ordered my stock from Mr. Harada and Harumicho. Lately, though, my shipments from Harada have been disappearing. I gave them a phone call and discovered Mr. Harada had passed away recently. I'm very sorry to hear that, but I do have important detective work to get back to. Please send along our condolences, though. You must let me finish, Mr. Narumi. I came here for your service. Huh? My service? That's right. Mr. Harada's passing doesn't explain anything about the disappearing cargo, does it? They haven't stopped business. They keep shipping out product. Yet I don't have any merchandise. Does that seem ordinary to you? You should enjoy this one. Only Harada & Co.'s cargo is disappearing. None of my associates have had this problem. The cargo's unloaded from the ship and then, poof, gone. So, what do you think? Well, the goods are clearly being taken at night after they're unloaded but before you come. That was my assumption as well, naturally. So, I hired more sailors to stand watch over the shipment, intent on spotting the thief. But all of a sudden, everything just vanished into thin air. And not just the cargo, several of the sailors disappeared too. Disappeared right in front of their fellow sailors. Interesting, isn't it? I'm listening. So, whether you care about saving my business or simply satisfying your curiosity, could you do something about the situation? Do something? What the heck am I supposed to do? You're a detective, aren't you? I'm sure you'll figure something out. Otherwise, I'll be forced to close Kanoya. And if that happens, you'll be affected too, am I right? Technically, yeah. And we have a deal. I'm counting on you too. Fine. Hey, hold on a minute. You said Harumicho, right? As a matter of fact, I did. Well, that works out for us. Harumicho is the capital's largest seaport. Righto, I want you to investigate Harumicho and try to figure out this Kanoya cargo caper. And while you're there, maybe ask some people about our Russian comrade, duh? I'll try working my usual channels as well.
Alright. Yeah. We have to ask if anybody's seen any sailors around.
That we do, Kugi. That we do.
Alright. Does that mean that Kanoya is unavailable at the moment? That would be unfortunate. I don't know. It's fine. That's really good. Ooh. Oh, that is expensive. Hold on. I have some money items. If I could buy both, that would be great. Oh, no. You know, fuck it. I don't need healing items. Why have healing items when I can just have infinite bullets? Hell yeah. Ooh. We got muscle drink, balm of life. Balm is life. Yeah, exactly. I could just have unhealing items instead. So now I never have to worry about ammo for fire and ice again. Isn't that great? These bullets do physical damage. Interesting. Okay. Let's go to Gomaden. You have a new type of fusion, sir? Forge. Wait, what? Fuse your sword with a demon! My katana in there? Yeah. Oh, that's so sick. Okay, so specific demons. Right? Like you don't just you know, bump it up with Demon. You actually, that's like, it makes a specific, gives you a specific stat for the specific demon. That's words. I don't want McCoy anymore. I don't really need Turdock anymore. I like Onzu. Onzu's cool. I like cool lion bird. Okay. God. Fusing a demon into your sword is the fucking coolest shit. Like, that's so sick. Actually, no, we'll do Oshichi. Okay. It's the fucking coolest game ever. Okay. Weird vibe you got there. Oh, I love this place. The naval headquarters. What? Oh. Thanks, Jack. You are cool. let's see my new damage. Wow. Oh. These demons look cool. And also, like, they would be weak to ice. I should also maybe analyze them. Oh, it's Sati. I can almost have them. Let's do one more level. Fun. Okay. Hello. Huh. A rod. Walking down to the pier? The owner of a Yugu. Ooh, Lamia. Of course she has fucking charm. What's your level? I could take you. Eh? No. Aha! Ugh. Oh, I should have gone. I should have went to Shinoda so I could get more tubes. Huh. Oh, she's definitely damage from fire. That sucks. Demons here are pretty fucking high level, though. Like, I feel like I was of an appropriate level when I was fighting Chernobog. Oh, Leading Sheed. Ghouls! Those fucking ghouls! What level is Leading Sheed? 25. Interesting. How about that? Nope. Oh, that's the fucking same one. Ice? Nope. Horse? Nope. Fire? Yep. That's the one, baby. Wait, what? Oh, full moon. Probably. Well, that's not fair. It's like almost a full moon. I forgot she's a skill type demon, so they have special conditions to meet. I thought, don't demons go crazy during a full moon though? Huh. Oh, is this a dead end? Seems like it. Ugh. Oh. The tunnel. What? Okay.
Oh. There's a boat there.
I wonder if I'll get a boat.
Like Final Fantasy. Where you get a little like, ah! Jesus Christ.
I want Anzu's loyalty to go up.
Fuck, that was a lot of enemies.
I have a lot of anti-poison.
Good. Did not give me lean and shield. That's really annoying.
What? Wait, what? She's not weak to ice? What? Huh? She absorbs ice? That's shocking. She's literally covered in fire. Oh, look at that dandy man.
Uh-huh. I don't have any pagan, do I? No.
Pagan ghoul, but I don't think I can get ghoul. Ghoul's not a real demon, I don't think. Can I get ghoul? What, I can get ghoul? Ow! Fuck! Make me waste my goddamn mag. Oh, great. Thanks. Love that. I want the ghoul. Let's summon ghoul really quick. Goblin ghoul.
He sucks. Who would have figured? This is the restaurant where the suspicious spaghetti is. There's a dead body? Hold on, hold up. Hey, man. Hi. Oh, Raidou, is that you? I wasn't expecting to see you. Is Mr. Narumi overworking you? Maybe a raise is in order, hmm? Oh, me? I'm here because I was born and raised in Haramicho. Have you heard of Harada & Co.? It's actually my family's business. I quit to start my job at Ryugu and left Harada & Co. to my big brother, but 6 months ago, he died. Sank to the bottom of the sea along with his cargo. Naturally, they asked me to take over for him. But there are so many strange things happening lately. It's frustrating. We think all the monster business is over after Ginzocho, and now... Sorry, I didn't mean to ramble on like that. So, what brings you here? I assume you aren't sightseeing. If there's anything you want to know, just ask. Raidou explained that he came to Haramicho to help Kanoya's owner. That old man actually left his store to ask for help. Yes, he's been a loyal customer of ours for some time. I'm fully aware that this has been a great inconvenience for Kanoya, but we did send out a ship just recently. If we're lucky, he'll receive his order soon. If not, Kanoya will shut down and our reputation will follow it. Rasputin? Never heard that name before, sorry. Okay, that's not helpful. No wonder you came to Haramicho. Starting 6 months ago, right after my brother died, our cargo started disappearing. We assumed it was stolen, so we posted sailors as guards. And it happened again, only this time it was the sailors who disappeared. We have witnesses. Supposedly, the sailors vanished into thin air. But the police won't believe it. Not even with the sailors missing and unaccounted for. Those men risked their lives and braved the sea to deliver that cargo. And it just vanishes. I feel as though I've shamed my family and our business. Well, no new dirt on Rasputin. But at least her story matches up with what Kanoya told us. Time to go back to the detective agency and plan our next move for you. Let me check down this alley. Cool. God, not again! God, I hate that it can fucking poison me. And now that I have, like, now that I can do 99 ammo of fire and ice, I'm just using them way more than I would usually. Hello, Val. Thank you for pets. Anti-poison. Moshuvu. Okay. Ah, hello, lady. Muscle drink. Okay, let's go back to the detective agency.
I should remember to hit up Shinoda.
Welcome back, Raidou. What's the good word from Harumicho?
Raidou filled Narumi in on the details.
So, still no dirt on Rasputin then, huh?
As for the Kanoya case, it's all riding on what happens to the next ship.
Harada's in a fix.
It's a bizarre case, that's for sure. But it doesn't seem to have anything to do with Rasputin.
On the other hand, I checked with the Department of the Interior about Rasputin, and didn't find anything either. There isn't any record of any foreigners named Rasputin being in Japan. But then I had a thought. If Rasputin's an illegal alien, we aren't going to find him via legal means, are we?
Would you mind contacting the Haguro Gumi again?
Satake is well versed in the capital's seedier happenings. I think we've got a chance running that angle. At least it's the best bet we've got. What do you say, Raidou?
I'll go talk to the Yakuzis. That's actually a great idea. Alright, let's check. Let's go hit up the Kanoya. I love having a ghoul follow me around. Just a ghoul. Something I really like about this game is like it almost brings back that feeling of Pokemon Yellow having Pikachu follow you around. And I think that's cute. Oh. Have a good sleep, Kilf. I guess. I'm gonna summon Jack. I don't gotta read any minds as far as I know. Yeah, let's stop by Shinoda and then go talk to my Yakuza friend. Does this guy say anything different now? Nope. Still talking about the Inari statue. God, the pre-rendered backgrounds in this game are fucking gorgeous. Local hero? Hell yeah. I don't get more fucking tubes? That sucks. But I'm a local hero. I deserve more tubes. Rude. I'm gonna go in my den and see if I can just make Lean and Sheed. I could probably get rid of Pyrojack and Moshuvu. I haven't really had to use Ignite in a while. I feel that feels like one that maybe isn't necessary for direct plot purposes. Until it is necessary, of course. Okay, let's go into Gomaden. Like, if I can just fuse Pyrojack and Moshuvu, I think. This gets me a Raiju, though. Meanwhile, Oshichi gives me Lean and Sheed. And then I can just use Moshuvu.
to like power something up. Yeah. Because once I have Moshuvu, I don't... once I have Lean Sheet, I don't need Moshuvu, because Moshuvu is the heal. And Lean Sheet has heals, so... Okay. So, make Lean Sheet more powerful. Call me Han. That's cute. I like her. Alright, let's go talk to my Yakuza friend, and then I think after that we will wrap up. Yeah, now all my demons are of like an adequate level, I think. I think maybe I will do a little bit of off-screen stuff. Between now and next time I stream this. So we have good mag, we have good demon. I might look at the kind of demons that we need for the episode. I wonder if there's like a guide that specifically is just for it's not the right place. Like I wonder if there's a walkthrough that just says like, here are the specific skills that you need for each episode. That would be really helpful. Like, no spoilers, just here's what you need for progress. How you guys doing? A young copper. Hey there, Kuzunoha. Working another case? So, you want to know about Harumicho? The other day it was Senjuku, and now it's Kotoku? Detective work keeps you moving, eh? Don't worry about it. Here's what I know. Harumicho is like a small town of merchants. This mug, Harada, used to be the big cheese of the trade industry in those parts. Then there was this really good foreign merchant. Elfman, I think. Danny Elfman. Anyway, different race or not, those two work together and help each other out. Real touching story, right? Anyway, then Harada died. Elfman shut out all the Japanese merchants so foreigners could rake in the clams. Now, I don't know about this next bit, but I've heard rumors he's got friends in the military. So, Elfman kind of rules the roost down there at the moment. An illegal alien? I don't know, but it's a definite possibility. It ain't hard to sneak into the country, if you've got the right ship. For someone with Elfman's influence, it wouldn't be a problem at all. But then, how do you plan on proving you snuck someone in? You ask Elfman directly, you ain't getting a straight answer. Yeah, this Elfman doesn't exactly seem on the up and up. What do you think, Ryu? Give it a try anyway? I hope Elfman doesn't mind if we pay him a visit. Yeah, I love my cat. My cat's such a little shit. Man, I can't believe Tenpachi died. That sucks. But Daidoji gets to live? Like, what the fuck? Okay, we're gonna go back. Oh, I didn't actually need to just walk here. I could have just hit the button and teleported, but whatever. Whatever. We're gonna save. And then... that'll be it. I like this game a lot. Like, there's not been a single point in this game where I've been like... I guess the Labyrinth, the Matrix Labyrinth was like a low point, but... all that really requires is just looking at a guide, right? Not that bad. Also, it would have been easier if I had remembered that I had a map that I could just use. This game's really cool. I like it a lot. That said, we will be continuing it next week. I don't know what slots I'll be putting it into for next week, but we'll see. I think I want to try to finish Kuon next week as well, because we started that and then haven't gone back to it. So we need to do the Ying phase of Kuon.
So I guess next week we'll do Kuon and Raidou Kuzunoha, and then on Friday I think we might do some more Vermintide too, because that was fun. I want to try to do Fridays, even if we're not doing Dokapon. I want to try to bring Fridays back as like the day we do multiplayer shit. Oh, which means we should probably bring Dead by Daylight back. Those were fun. Those were fun streams. Dead by Daylight's a fun game. That'd be good. Yeah. That whole thing with fucking Pinhead NFTs in Dead by Daylight didn't really come to fruition and was probably a scam. And not anything Oh. No, I don't know if behavior was directly involved, but... Yeah. Anyway. No stream tomorrow, maybe. I might do an impromptu stream of this tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. But in case I don't see you until Monday, I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night. And as always, a good sleep.